All right, today we're talking about the unsung hero of every single pregnancy, the placenta. And we're going to do it by looking at this hilarious idea of a conversation between a baby and its #1 employee.
So just think about this for a second. You've got this organ that only exists for about 9 months, but in that short time, it's a personal chef, a bodyguard, a waste disposal crew, and a hormone factory, all rolled into one. That's the placenta for you. So let's meet the star of our show.
And this quote, it just nails it. The placenta has one mission and one mission only: take care of the baby. That laser focus is everything. And it all starts with the most important job of all, nutrition.
So, you might be wondering, how does this support system actually work? Well, the moment the baby feels a little hungry, the placenta just springs into action. It's like the world's most efficient and exclusive food delivery service. The whole process is just incredibly clever. Get this, the placenta taps directly into the mother's bloodstream and acts like this super smart filter. It pulls out all the good stuff, nutrients, oxygen, everything the baby needs, and delivers it right on time. It even tries to block the junk food, leaving that for mom to handle.
Of course, it's not all five-star dining. What goes in, well, it's got to come out, right? The placenta's job doesn't stop at being a chef. It's also the sanitation department. It handles the dirty work.
Yep, when the baby's gotta go, the placenta is just ready. No questions asked, it's a full-service operation prepared for literally anything.
So here's how it works, and this is pretty wild. The placenta filters out waste products, like urea, from the baby's blood. But then, get this, it sends that waste back into the mother's bloodstream. Why? Because her organs, her kidneys, her liver are all set up to process it, and they're rid of it for both of them. It's an absolutely genius outsourcing system.
But wait, there's so much more. This thing isn't just a fancy pipeline for food and waste. It's also a top-tier bodyguard. Think of it like a bouncer at the world's most exclusive VIP club. And you really have to see it as a two-way street. It's all about managing traffic. On one hand, you've got stuff that needs to go out, like carbon dioxide and other waste. But on the other, much more critical hand, you've got all the stuff that needs to stay out. We're talking bacteria, viruses, all kinds of nasty pathogens. That's the famous placental barrier doing its thing.
And when some really unwanted visitors try to get past the velvet rope, the placenta goes into full-on security mode. It's not letting just anybody in, especially not serious threats like these.
And believe me, that is not an empty threat. This defensive power is real, and it comes from this incredible partnership between the mother and the placenta. It's got a secret weapon. And here it is. This is honestly one of the most amazing things this organ does. The placenta literally grabs the mother's own protective antibodies, her immune system's soldiers, and ferries them across the barrier to the baby. This is called passive immunity, and it's like a starter kit of defenses for the first few months of life. What an incredible head start.
Okay, so after 9 months of relentless 24/7 work, it all comes to a really sudden, really dramatic end. The temporary contract is officially up. And it all kicks off with one single, powerful event that changes the whole game: the first contraction. You can think of this as the official eviction notice. The gig is about to expire.
And seriously, it is that abrupt. The job is done, its duties are over, almost instantly. There's no 2 weeks notice, no exit interview, it's just finished. So, as the baby is born, takes that first gasp of air, the placenta gets ready for its own exit. It has fulfilled its purpose perfectly. Its life's work is totally complete.
But this last little thought, it actually points to something really interesting. What does happen to it now? Because its main job might be over, but its story isn't always.
So, what happens next? I mean, its post-birth journey is a fascinating story all on its own. Sometimes it's treated just as medical waste. Other times, people actually consume it in a practice called placentophagy. It really makes you wonder, right? Have we been completely overlooking one of the most amazing creations in all of biology this whole time?